All right, this is gonna be a fun video to shoot. So, the video I shot yesterday about my first real estate deal, I got an email from the seller of the land contract. What's up guys, welcome back. New video. So this is actually a really fun, exciting video. So the one I did yesterday, I was talking about my first real estate deal that was a land contract. So I post a video, I post it on Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere, YouTube. I get an email this morning from the seller of the land contract saying he watched my video. I didn't know what he was gonna say about it, so I started reading and we emailed back and forth. In the email that I have right here, I'm going to run down what he sent. So this video is gonna be the 4 reasonings that he sold the land contract. And we all agree on the thread that it was a win-win-win deal across the board. Whether what anybody thinks, we all came to the table and we agreed on terms that made sense for everybody. So when you buy a property and you make a deal, everybody should win, right? At least in my case. And I thought it'd be interesting from a seller side of a land contract of what the process was going into it for him to sell. And by the way, when I got the email, I wasn't sure how he's gonna feel. So for this video, I'm not gonna give details about it, but we'll call him the mentor. And I know that you're gonna be watching because I'm gonna send this to you directly. And thank you for helping us make a phenomenal deal. All right, so number 1, the timing was good. So when he bought the property, he finished a skeleton, he made a bunch of improvements. But looking at this, I had just finished a skeleton of the first floor, but his desire to take it to the next level wasn't there. This guy's very established. He has tons of properties in a large portfolio, and he just didn't want to put any extra effort to take it to the next level and lost desire for it. It's no different from in your career, in your work life, anywhere that you're putting effort forward, sometimes you lose the desire to keep going forward. It was just good timing. So when me and my partner approached him about possibly selling it to us, it just fit and it worked out well. So looking at point number 2, right? The way that we could come up with the terms that we did from 10-year balloon, 30-year AM, was based off of cash flow. So based off of his needs, his personal needs in his portfolio, he looked at the cash flow that this sale and this land contract would produce for him, and it fit his needs, it fit his goals, right? So it matched. So that's a reason that we could make this happen. And again, they're all different, but for him, it worked out for his needs from a cash flow basis. Also, this is big in land contracts, risk, right? What's the risk for him to do that? Because if we default on the loan, or we just stop paying it, or we die or something happens, he gets that property back. Now, in his email, he says he doesn't have the intent to take it back, right? Yes, he wants to sell it, that's why he sold it. And there are some shady practices out there where people set people up to fail and take their property back. That's not what he's doing, but for him, the risk is low to give and sell that land contract, because if something happens, he can always take it back and he still owns it because he is acting as the bank. And then the last point, talking about the interest rate and the down payment. Now, he says in here, yes, it could have been different, it could have been higher, right? But it created a win-win for everybody. Now, for us, again, this was our first real estate deal, so we didn't have a ton of cash to put down. And for him, again, looking at points 1, 2, and 3, it matched his needs in life. So that's why it was a win-win-win for every single party involved. And again, I just thought this would be really awesome to shoot this video from the email from a seller standpoint. I don't know if you'd ever get this feedback, but we have such a good relationship where we could talk about this and he could mentor and help us through. And I sent him back my risk assessment of why I decided to do a real estate deal, right? So I hope you guys liked it, and I thought it'd be a little different and unique to go from the seller standpoint. So write in the comments below what you think about the deal. Now you know from my standpoint, from buying it, the investment, and now you know the seller standpoint.